Here it is, sports fans. You asked.
We listened. So, the new offering, we are now a fantasy podcast. Not what you may be thinking there. We're not an OnlyFans whatsoever. We are PGA Tour Fantasy, DP World Tour Fantasy. Can't even see my hands. Live Golf Fantasy. That is what we are going to talk about every single week, and we're going to give you our insights. We've been chatting waffles on our main podcast about golf. Do you know what? The engagement wasn't great. And you've got to pivot sometimes and think, what do the people want? We've had so many emails recently about, we want to see what you think about the PGA Tour. We want to see what you think about Live Tour Fantasy. So, yeah, here we go. PGA Tour Fantasy, let's go. How do we play it?
So this episode is just going to be us running through the rules, really. Bit of a rundown. I know we're a couple of weeks into the season. It's a bit late to the party. So this year is going to be a bit of fun. Get used to the game, and then we'll see how it goes from there forward to the year. But straight into the rules. The season is split into 3 segments. We're currently looking at the 4th week of the first segment at the moment. The reason why that's important is you can only pick 3 players per segment. So in week 4, Waste Management Phoenix Open, and then there's 5 more events after that one. And then there's a total of 11 events throughout the second segment of the season, which includes the Masters, the PGA Championship as well, and then the third and final segment of the season from the RBC Canadian June all the way through till the season ending for Championship, where Tommy the Fleetwood is going to defend his championship.
I hope so. I like the fact that it's got sort of a major in each swing. It's like the DP World Tour. It's the swings in it. This is segments. It's a bit different, but I do like the way it's. We all know the PGA Tour is quite a lot shorter than the DP World Tour season. But yeah, it's looking good.
So lineups. When you go to pick your roster, you've got basically 6 players you pick each week. As I mentioned there, in terms of segments, you can pick each player 3 times per segment, so you have to factor that in. You don't want to go too heavy on heavy hitters early. There's a tournament that they've already committed to towards segments. So players like Scotty, we're recording ahead of the Waste Management Phoenix Open, but players like Scotty Scheffler, you've got to factor into what him late. An event with more FedEx points.
Yeah.
Of the 6 players you're picking each week, 4 of them are in your main team, and 2 of them are on your bench.
So swaps. You can swap golfers out your starting lineup after each round. And if a golfer is used in a starting spot for any round of the tournament, it will count as a start. So that means if you don't use them out your bench, you will count as you've not used them. You can pretty much use Scotty on the bench and then keep him on the bench if he's not firing that week, which is very unlikely, but you never know. Bench players are assigned priority 1 and 2. If one or more of your starting players fails to make the cut, you will automatically get swapped in from 1 or 2. Priority 1. If the priority 1 misses the cut, then it moves to priority 2.
Makes sense. That's good, because if you forget about it, at least you've still got the opportunity. It's not like you've ruined your weekend where all the engaged players got the advantage of swapping players in. You still get your bench picks coming in. So I like that. A bit different from DP, isn't it?
It's so much well thought out compared to DP World Tour, which is it was a bit of a rush job on it. We've talked about that a lot. Scoring. So a double eagle, an albatross gets
double eagle.
An eagle gets 5 points, birdie 2 points, par 1 point, bogey -1 point, and a double bogey or more gets -3 points. Low round of the day gets 10 points. Second low round of the day gets 5 points, and a bogey 3 rounds gets 3 points, which is good, isn't it? It's not just a case of who wins; it's literally taking into account other things, which is it's really nice. Captains. So obviously, we all know about this. Captain each tournament will get you double points. Also applies to round scoring, round bonuses, and FedEx Cup points bonuses. Sorry, and one captain can be selected per tournament, and you can't switch the captain per round, which I like as well. It's normal. Just moving to the end of the tournament. So bonus points, 1/10 of the FedEx Cup points during segments 1 to 3. You get a bonus for rosters and FedEx Cup bonus points for each state for each of their starting golfers in round 4, and players that are ineligible for FedEx Cup points will receive bonus points if they are eligible, which is slightly crazy, and may affect your decision making going throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a case of you're not looking. The scoring criteria is based on points that they would earn for that position.
Yeah,
Not necessarily what allocated.
yeah,
Which there's going to be few and far between. There's not many people who aren't eligible.
probably not. No.
Might be a handful of tour players out. Stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what I think that what that does is if you say you've got a player who has made the cut on Saturday, they've had an absolute mess, 15 shots adrift.
Yeah.
You've got a player on the bench who's currently in the tie for third and with a couple of shots of the lead.
Mm-hmm.
You bring them in because then you've got the opportunity to get your FedEx Cup point bonus then.
Yeah.
Whereas that player who's bombed out on Saturday is obviously going to get you a couple of points early.
Yeah.
Whatever Saturday. You're relying on them Sunday there, where's your chance of getting higher up?
Yeah, I think the key is, which we've said a lot over the DP World Tour season, the key is picking players that will make the cut rather than players who you think are just going to go low. I mean, hand in hand, obviously, but someone steady Eddie, not somebody who is yo-yo-y. Like, example, Andy Sullivan on the DP World Tour. He's yo-yo. Maybe not pick him. Maybe pick someone like, I don't know, Jaden Shaper this season.
Up until last week, where Xander Schauffele, who hasn't had the longest streak going for made cuts for God knows how long.
Yeah.
So you'd be your sort of go-to for that, really.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. So that's how we're gonna play it this season. I hope you can come on board for the ride. Join us every week. We will be talking about who we're going to pick. We're going to be deep diving into stats, into last week's performance, looking at leaderboards. So yeah, join us for the this season. This season is a beta, isn't it? It's not sort of it's a start.
Joined it a bit late. Just to give us a bit of an interest, bit of a different angle into the game. See what it's all about, really. And if it takes off and we get a bit of engagement, get a few players in the mini league. Link will be in the description. We'll take it from there, and hopefully we can kick on.
Excellent. So yeah, for anyone new watching us, I'm Here We Golf Jay, and this
Dan
is
from Here We Golf. Here We Golf, Dan from Here We Golf.
Nice to meet you all, and we hope to see you along for the ride.
Take it easy.